Hello comrades and friends, and welcome to another episode of Grixis Grind. I have 3 matches lined up today. First one is against a Temur Aggro deck, and the second one is up against the 5-color Golos deck that has been running rampant around Standard. And then the third one is against a Jeskai Super Friends deck that runs Fires of Invention. I wanted to talk a little bit about the 5-color Golos deck, because it's currently just under 20% of the standard metagame right now. Obviously this is really high, because it's beating out other decks like Mono Red, which is at about just around 14-15%, I'm pretty sure, and Oko decks, so that's Simic Oko or Bant Oko, or the very rare Sultai Oko, that is sitting at about 14 or so % of the metagame. So this is a problem that big Magic the Gathering voices like Tolarian Community College have raised, that the standard metagame is very stale. It's very polarized. So I'm very glad that 2 of these matches are not part of that stale meta, where it has nothing but 5-color Golos and, Bant Oko. I think that the problem, honestly, is just Field of the Dead. I think it'd be fine with all the ramp if they didn't get the zombies out of it, because they still get the really big threats like Jelly Green Giant and Hydra Grixis, and they still can get Fae of Wishes into, say, Chandra, or just about anything they want. So they still have heaps of ramp, and although I think that if they got rid of it, it would probably go back to being like Simic ramp or Bant ramp, like it was before Eldraine, where you had stuff like Growth Spiral and all these mana dorks that just ramped into Nissa Grixis. That was also quite a difficult meta, because Simic, blue-green Axe decks were just everywhere, because they could just ramp out. And currently, the Golos deck and the Oko decks both run mainly blue-green for the ramp. I think that really shows something with the meta, that the whole point of these decks is to ramp out really quickly. So even if you keep pace, say on turn 5 you play Golos, on their next turn, which might be their 5th turn, they can play Agent of Treachery and steal it. And so you've essentially traded your Golos for a draw and an exile, and then you in turn lose your Golos, they get a 2/3 creature, and they get to draw and you have to exile something. It's very easy for those sorts of hyper ramp decks to run out of control, especially when stuff like Mono Red isn't as fast as it needs to be to beat it. So as much as I don't really like red deck wins, it's currently struggling against the Golos decks, because they run things like Arboreal Grazer, and all of the zombies that they get just sort of can be used as chump blockers, and Golos is a 3/5, and Hydra Grixis gains them life. So Mono Red is struggling against it, and that leads to a slower metagame, which leads to stuff like this happening, where there are just these decks that just create an obscene amount of mana and have really big finishes. Anyway, I suppose that's enough ranting from someone that is stuck in Gold 4. I did D-rank twice for yesterday's video. That was pretty painful, but I've gotten a few more wins today, which is nice. I think my win ratio has gotten a bit better. And yeah, so thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in a second. Vivian. The first green Planeswalker I ever saw was Garruk back in 2014, I think it was. Magic 14. And my brother had him. And I remember because he used to play a lot of green back then, because I used to play one black. We slowly found our way, where I ended up really loving Grixis. And so I ended up playing Grixis from towards the end of Return to Ravnica, starting Heroes. Oh, yikes. And yeah, he ended up falling in love with Temur, like this bloke. Probably don't need that. We have well enough land.
My prowess is a home your prowess.
I've really loved Grixis for quite a long time. It's been my baby.
The thoughtfulness before action.
This means that we can't respond to a hasty riot now. Questing beast and a wicked wolf. Do I want to Vantress? This part of the game? Probably not. We just sort of want to draw something a bit more. I think a Golos would be nice. Try and thin the old deck out. I don't think we want to bedevil that. I think we want to bedevil a Skagen. Hasty boy. Well, that's good. Unfortunately, our Golos will die. But this way, if we bluff, we have to play something to attack it. If they exile the land, that just tells me that they have another one in hand. So they can play the Skagen without having to worry. And next turn, hopefully we can find something good with the Nasa. But they might choose to just ignore Golos, because I'm only on 9 health. They might have enough hasters to just go under. Montgomery's ambush is very interesting. I think they are definitely going in for the haste Skagen to finish up the Golos. Oh, straight up just going in. Alright. Well, Nasta.
Focused and
I wonder if they have another haste there.
keep an open mind. Anyone who stands in my way is getting sizzled.
Well, if they have another haste, then we're dead.
This is the best way to destroy things. Get out of here. Or, you know, don't.
Oh, nice. Good job. Right, so, super aggro. We want these. We want that. Alright, and we will take out main asset, a Fae, 1 Fires, 1 Ritual, because they had lots of 4 drops. Like, their 3 drops were the Spellbreaker, but they might be putting in something like Legion Warboss, which if they do, then it's going to hurt us a bit. But we just have to weather out their aggressive plays, and hopefully we can stabilize. We just took way too much damage there. So maybe I should have minus Golos earlier to get rid of the wolf. Maybe. They still would have had 7 hasted damage coming straight at our face. So it would have been hard either way. So I'm gonna go Watery Grave first, in case we get a turn 2 Thought Erasure, so then we can Castle Vantress and then pay for the Blood Crypt. Otherwise, we're just gonna go Watery Grave, Blood Crypt, and then we can have the Murderous Rider up without having to pay. But I do think if we do get the turn 2 Thought Erasure off, it's important because we could be disrupting a turn 3 play like a Legion Warboss. And even if they do play Legion Warboss, we probably want to see if there's a better target to hit with our Murderous Rider. I suppose it all depends if we draw that 4th land for the Ritual of Soot. But this 3/4/5 that we have going is pretty nice. It should keep us alive decently well, he says. Alright, that's a Veil of Summer, so we're not going to play into that. Literally, we're just not gonna play into it. We'll play the Castle Vantress though to have the Murderous Rider up. We'll keep on top. And then this stops the show. They have the Veil of Summer up. Alright, that's smart. Yeah, let's have the Ritual, even though it's just for 1. Because we don't want to be playing into that, that card. And if they keep 1 mana open each time now, then it's going to be a bit unfortunate, but we're just going to have to deal. Oh, okay.
I'm certain you're
okay.
quite charmed to meet me. Surely you must be famished.
That's a really good draw. Because we can... Yeah, we can Thought Erase Murderous Rider when they go to summer. And then we kill them.
You're too close-minded.
I am. That's why I tried to erase your thoughts. Whoa, nice.
Hope you delay our quest no further.
That's interesting. Maybe Elder Spell would be a good idea then. That's cool. A couple of Planeswalkers. Alright, we're gonna play Golos. Do they have counterspell? Yeah. They've really changed deck quite a lot. Being hyper aggressive, so.
Every attack.
Alright. Double Disdainful and a Veil of Summer is pretty good. Ah, man.
There is no virtue without bravery.
Wow.
Bravery galvanizes any plan.
Oh, we're dead to a haster again. You can't tell me they have a Veil of Summer. No way. Good job. Very nice. Yeah, we just get run under and run over. Jesus Christ. It's a 2-lander. Sorry, it's a 2 non-lander. We can't cast the Bedevil, so probably not. Yeah, this is probably a keeper. We'll dump the Fae, because it's not as useful while we don't have Fires of Invention. And the turn 2 Thought Erasure is nice. Always appreciated. Almost. Hey, I believe have a Once Upon a Time. Ah, lovely. Fires of Invention, Golos. I probably want to get rid of Golos, because he can fetch up the, Ooh, that's pretty hard to say no to. Like, maybe that's a mistake, but I sort of don't want to deal with a, turn 3 Golos or whatever it's going to be, turn 4 Golos. I'm probably going to get that Fires into a circuitous route. Yep. That Fires is a bit stronger than ours. Hopefully they don't have something like a Golos in there. Hopefully we draw a land so we can bowl this and get them to start exiling things. Oh, they have a field for that though. That's pretty tragic. Okay. That's not good. We still have 22 lands in the deck. So we have a pretty good chance to draw one. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, yes, we buffed it. That's good. So if we draw a land, we can bolus and Ritual Insert, and they won't have any creatures for the swing back. You might need to Ritual Insert regardless of whether you draw a land or not. They could get a Casualties of War. That will really hurt us. Far out. Yeah, this is gonna suck. We sort of do need to roll with it just so we get the Casualties from the exile. We need to draw land so we can play the second bolus.
Schemes have been foiled.
We lose bolus, Fires, and one of our land, which sucks. Sucks pretty hard.
from existence.
What a mood. No, that's not good.
Spark be mine.
Okay, well we got a shot. Ah,
My schemes
really?
are
I
never
would
ending.
gone Fabled Passage. I would have exiled the Fires of Invention, then they would have had the 2 zombies and the Fae, so then they could have killed my Golos. That's not a good play in my opinion. Or maybe they have like an Agent of Treachery. If they do, then we're pretty stuffed. But I found out today that Field of the Dead Golos is are just under 20% of the metagame right now. And then if you include Bant Oko, then you have, because Bant Oko is about 15% of the metagame. Yeah, that's almost 40% of the metagame is some sort of mostly blue-green deck. What are they gonna grab? Hey, Chandra. -5? If they do, we can -1 on their Chandra.
Glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Yeah, that's... that's
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
If we still had our fires, we could
Utterly
have played Liliana too and gotten a blocker. But now we're going to be facing down 4 zombies. Just so much value on one card. Like, it's a land. And lands that do things are inherently really good. Most of the time, anyway. That'll be spawning zombies way faster than we can deal with. They're swinging at us for 10 next turn. Never mind.
Let's make this quick. Shut up. Everyone knows the bigger explosions are more fun.
They are more fun. Oh, we're gonna have a hard time keeping up with them. I think I want to get rid of Pay of Wishes. So they can't use it.
Get out of my way!
We might not reveal that we have nothing in hand. Now we have to castle Lochthwain to keep roaring. Scrying to the top does not bode well for us. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. Wrong for memes. Good old fish.
Always wanted to make a really big fireball. Putrid, but effective.
And we'll play that because we're gonna Lochthwain. we get? If we get something like an Elder Spell, that'll really blow us out. What else? They have... Oh, Garrett. Okay. That's not terrible.
You ever listen to the crickets? It's my kind of music. We are the apex predators.
Alright, double fish. Not so bad. I'm kind of removal for... Thank you. Bye, Garrett.
Remember, you reap what you sow.
Smelly, but effective. Aw, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
I don't need my blockers. Mr. President, we got him. ... Drawing cards. Give me cards.
We were a lousy servant anyway.
So we have 8 mana. So we can play Golos and the Rider, or we can go around there. Alright, so what we might do is plus.
Let's get
Teach it that so then they can't use it. Oh, we know the way to get to. That's really good. And we'll probably play the Nusset. But they can't throw up hard.
I've practiced against men. I have just the trick for this.
This fight, honestly, the fight is yeah, using the Luck Flame. So we're gonna use a pretty big Chandra damage now. Alright. They've gone through quite a lot of pain. There's that one we killed. There's that one we killed. Final cleansing.
Such violence is upsetting. Waste not one. I'll find use for you.
That's still fine, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. That's good. And may as well get the temple for this guy at this point. Alright, so we'll go temple to scry, and then we'll ritual sit. I won't be able to bring the Fae back. What you got? Alright, we got some swings. It's pretty spooky. Right? If I get something like a Kenrith, oh, they get a bolus. That's not so bad. about Elder Scrolls is it makes them not want to play the Golos. And I can also set up the Fae of Wishes to get the big oof. I still can't play Golos. I got a Legion's End. Can't really afford not to. We need to set up the Motorist Rider Fluffer, because they're gonna bust that with some light linkers. They have another Swamp they can play Golos. Yep. There's Sprinky's Swamp here. They probably didn't see it yet. Okay. We'll get that. We'll get that. Those. Don't need that. Probably want to keep that in sideboard. Probably want to keep everything else in sideboard. Alright, we'll chuck out a... one Bedevil so we can grab it from the sideboard. One Fires so we can do the same. And -1 Liliana because it doesn't deal with mass zombies that well. Oh my lord. Well, we probably lost because Mulligan 5 is pretty well a death sentence. But it's alright, we still got one more game to go through. Like, that's a bad way to look at it, but it's just the truth. We need to crack these passages. We are overdrawing land. Well, statistically, not really. Because 6 lands in the top 7. It's not terribly unlucky. We'll bust that again for another one, because they're pretty cool at this point. Don't need to draw my land. That's a totally black mana. Maybe I just want to get the Golos there. They leave the green egg. They might have a Veil of Something. I know that that list generally runs like 1 or 2 versus sideboard. We will get that. And then we'll play the island. What is your stock? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a Veil of Summer. Fish! Let's try and get something good. Like that. And that. So we can face to grab our Fires of Invention. Which I think we will do, because I think that's the best thing to do in this situation. Although, maybe playing Golos wouldn't be so bad. Yeah. I think we're free to. Yeah, I'm gonna play Golos. The big boy beak.
Will we make the multiverse in my image?
Let's get that gold from there. Wow. They get rid of the
Let
Grixis.
your weak minds crumble.
That's interesting. They might play the big friendly giant. Oh no. Dick move, man.
At the time, Planeswalk, you have no weakness I cannot exploit.
I need to bust the Giraffes and the Bedevil. Because they have the Veil of Sun.
I have other plans.
That was hugely in their favor. So that gets rid of 3 cards for us, the 2 cards for them, and that replaces itself. So it's like a 3 for 1.5. That's tragic. Oh, I thought they were playing. Never mind. It's not so tragic. Still pretty tragic. Oh my lord. Stop playing things, god. Ah! Build with the dead inside me. That's pretty smart, because it stops us doing Untitled Ego to get rid of it. So if we Fair Wishes, we'll have 3 mana left. What could we get for 3 mana that helps us here? Not a whole lot. I think we're better off playing Ashura.
Dream big tonight. Behold, I've lost my appetite.
Oh well, he can use a blocker. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. It was the end of the world. Don't worry. That was a missteppy. Although we probably would have gotten like a drone from Dreams, maybe. Maybe with a Lana.
You feel me?
I remember playing Ashiok and Grixis control in Paris. That fair is hurting.
I need some kindling. And you look flammable enough. No pressure.
I think we're 2 behind. Yeah, we sort of are. Alright. I had pretty overwhelming board presence. Well, now we know that they're keeping some Field with the Dead inside board. Do we want to change anything though? Still don't think so. Maybe that's a mistake on our half. But we did really get screwed due to variance. Double mulligan is just rough. More than that. Oh my lord, double mulligan again. Jesus Christ. Good mulligans, guys. Alright. Dump that, and dump that. Okay, so we'll do that. And then next turn we'll play the Fabled Passage. Which we can then bust for a swamp. And this double mulligan hurts. So that looks like a growth spiral. We know that they're keeping one inside board, at least. Yeah, they are keeping one inside board. Wow. 4 Agents of Treachery? No, 3. And 2 camera. Yikes. That is a big ol' yikes. And they'll have 5 mana from that, plus playing the land. Holy crap, Batman.
I know 88 ways to meditate and prepare.
Well, that's still pretty good. I mean, dumping all that land, that's still worth it. Even if it's not really. Like, it's still good to do that. And they can play the Agent of Treachery next turn. At least they're not going to be pumping out Field of the Dead yet, until they get the Fair Bushes. And they can activate Golos.
Hone your prowess.
Alright, that's good. Get rid of the agent. Probably not. Because they're going to be drawing cards with Golos anyway at this point. I might do the Fae as a blocker. Because we still stop them from drawing cards. Even if they'll just be activating Golos. That's a double Fae. So they can get the Field of the Dead if they want. Why would they do that? Well, they might. Maybe they just want to do it for next turn. Yeah, and they could also get the Casualties of War, which will just blow us the fuck out. Chandra. That's still gonna hurt us quite a lot.
Or is it getting a little warm in here?
That's just you, bro.
Gods once, I am one again.
Hope it's not too hot
There is
for
to
ya.
know.
So I'm plus 2ing Golos because it means that they have to burst for more resources to kill him.
I'm glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Infuriating.
And we can pay our wishes for an Elder spell. Yikes. We're getting really outvalued here. Ouch. This is looking pretty dire.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
I just don't think we can really deal with this much value. We're gonna, like, double our lands. And they have a stack more cards than we do. Plus they're generating zombies each turn. Okay, well that's good, because we got the Legion's End. Get a bit more lucky, guys. What can we even get here? we just get that from life? Because we're taking lots of damage at this point. And that is damage we can't afford to take. Draw go? Really? I think they made a mistake there. They meant to do that. We target the Golos because they can just return that. And we need the life. So they can pretty happily just sit back and let them die.
No pressure.
That's pressure. Ah, that's Kenrith. They can do Kenrith into the Joker Giant and secure this route and get the win. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep that. Quick turn 2 quarter ratio, which is nice. Jeskai Fires. Methinks. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that. They currently can't carry. Now they can. We can double five.
You show the horse, I'll show the straight.
Especially if they do that.
That's more like it.
That makes us decently Teferi proof. Because they can bounce one, but then we still have one.
I'll protect you.
Yeah, we'll do that. Because even though we did surveil to the top, the double scribes. And we can Liliana Narset or Liliana with Dreams.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Got the Jeskai Fires. That Mystical Dispute is now turned off. Let's see. And an offset. Sorry. You want to get the double Golos? Oh, we messed up. We should have played the temple. Whatever, we still got the Mantras. Damn, bounce out fires. They could have at least bounced one. Yeah, they should have at least bounced one. Makes us less resilient. What are they gonna get? Alright. Ah, very nice. That's a pretty good thing to get rid of. I get to have a good look at our deck. Nice. You can get the sisters going.
I do hope you make this battle exciting for me. This looks like a fun new toy. I know who I am, and no one is telling me what to do. Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here? Let's get toasted.
I am omnipotent.
Well, we're in a really good position now. Like, they could possibly Fae of Wishes get like an Elder spell, but I think that's pretty well the only things that they could do. Maybe. Well, they scratched it up.
I train every day. Know with thoughtfulness before action.
Yeah, I'm gonna try out Shimmel Possibilities maybe in a few videos time. Well, just want to try to test out this Luck Thwain. Yeah, we'll keep that. We don't really need that. Very nice that fast.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil keep an open mind.
Alright, let's see if they get rid of their Fair Wishes, if they discard the cards for it. And if they do, then we can just hit the Narset. And if they don't, we can just hit the Narset. Either way, we turn off their Narset. Get rid of the Sharks. And we've got a Soul Lethal going on.
Contain your rage.
And even if they remove all of our walkers, we still got 4 damage at their phase each turn. Nice. It's a big ol' Elder Spell.
Won't conquer me so easily.
I know just the trick for this.
You still need to gain life somehow. Probably get our own Narset, and yeah, we got a bit of it. I don't really want to use Golos minus on Narset.
My mind needs a rest.
And they're still dealing with quite a lot of damage per turn. So they still need to gain life somehow. I think we got it. Because I don't quite know what life gain they have. But we've got lethal on their next upkeep at this point. So what are you gonna do? He's having the big thunk. Or a bit of a casual rope. Nope, he's not roping. He's still there. Okay. That saves you 1 upkeep. 1 upkeep, my dude. Then they have multiple upkeeps. try and find ways to erase it.
Mind and body should meditate and prepare.
Oh. That's shot.
All of the multiverse will bend to my will. At the time, Planeswalk witness a mote of my power.
So they can gain 16 life if they go all into life. So that gives them 4 points. Which they might do. That's a lot of life. And they pay the little pay, and they can't bring it back to hand. So they're ready to kill it. It's simple. You're killed with that man. I haven't watched the new Joker movie yet. I'm gonna wait till after my housing inspection to have a date with the misso.
Hone your prowess.
We'll see if they sack them there.
Return. My schemes are never ending.
Let's make this work. I've got other things to do.
I'll save it.
Bye-bye!
My army will envelop you. Rise and shine.
And put them back on the clock again. I've done well to last this long. Do they have another Elder Spell in cycle? Yeah, Final Cleansing. Fair and valid. I might scribe again to see what we're gonna grow with the Liliana. Neither of those are really good.
Try to come back for you.
I have reached
Foiled.
death.
You are sown with thoughtfulness before action.
They still have a really long hill to climb. They want to get back. I mean, they could get something like a Sarkhan.
Keep an open mind.
Oof, there we go. Oh, they can save one. that's pretty mean. So do this. Do they choose to discard too? Oh, the lad they do it. Nice. Enjoy that. This is a long game. But they're running out of time again. We had way too many counters on them. Nice. If we get that turn 3 Admiral Ego off, that's gonna be huge. Please jump out from us at Ocean.
Just the trick for this.
I think we get rid of Fires as I mentioned. Disenchant. Wow, they main board those? Now they can't use them. They don't have any black mana. That's very, very gutsy of them.
Meditate and prepare.
Big buff. Oh, they can disenchant us now.
Stand by and here goes nothing.
I might not play the Fires Invention until we have multiple in hand. Just so we can get around that. We're likely to draw another red mana, we probably don't need to grab more. And even if we don't, we can always fire to Chandra.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
They can fish in our own stuff. pretty good. I might get rid of this, it's just a bit too good. His fish gives them a few too many possibilities that I'm comfortable with. Once they game with all of their fires, they can't fail this one back.
Present, and future. Hone your
That's something that
powers.
they might do in future games if we go onto our game 3. Something that I'm definitely going to do, since I know that they're running main board. Untitled Ego. Next turn we can Chandra regardless of what they do.
Here we go.
As long as we get the 1. Okay. Oh, that's fair. They probably couldn't see a way out of that. With no fires of invention, they had 2 dead cards in there. Right. Well, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a really nice day.